Hello, fellow classmates. As you all know by now, I'm running for the treasurer position of student council. Before I start to tell you guys about all the great ideas I have and why my campaign ideas are the best, I want to give you a reason to vote for me by telling a short story. The greatest endeavor in modern history was the space race between the United States of America and the Soviet Union. The USA had ingenuity and great wealth. By the way, ingenuity means ability to think outside of the box. The Soviets only had ingenuity. Both countries had to find the solution to the effects of zero gravity on ink from a pen. How could the astronauts record the statistics? Remember, there were no iPads back then. So the Americans used their ingenuity and great wealth, $4 million of that, and invented a zero-gravity pen. The Russians, with less money to spare, decided to buy a pack of pencils. The true key to success isn't how much money you have to throw at a problem. It is the ability to think outside of the box and find the best solution. If any one of you have asked me what I want to do when I grow up, I have the exact same answer every time. I want to go to Schulich, get my MBA, work at a mergers and acquisitions firm, and eventually be a partner or own my own firm. You see, finance and accounting is in my blood. It is something I enjoy. My father is a successful businessman, and my mother works in accounting. When given the opportunity, I love participating and learning about the financial and accounting world. As I said previously, my mother is an accountant. She works for my family jewelry business. On the weekends, I take some of my time to put in invoices, create balance sheets, and all the basic accounting jobs I am qualified to do. I'm an assistant accountant at Myerson's Limited. That position and name might have been self-proclaimed. However, I do have experience in the accounting world. Some of us here in the room take the economics class or the business class. I've been nominated as a business scholar, and I'm on my way to an economics scholar as well. I would be the only student in the whole school to have both. Academically, I'm excelling in those classes and know how to apply the skills I've learned to this position. I've been on a team many times in my life, whether it be sports or a yearbook committee. I know what it means to sacrifice something for the team. I am a team player, and I will put in those extra hours to ensure we have the best possible outcome. Now, I would like to present you my ideas for a successful year of treasury. I would like to tell you guys about the first one, an easy way to be organized with our money. I will create a balance sheet that will be accessible to everyone in the grade. The sheet will have a cost and revenue comparison that will ultimately show the profits on the specific item. This will give an easy way to know where we are financially in an organized and understandable way. So the next point is my favorite. I would like to create the first ever financial council for students in Orkheim history. Let me explain. The purpose of the council would be to have students on the council come up with thoughts or ideas to maximize our profits with new and original ideas. To become part of the council, you would send in a resume. Me, an administrator, Mr. Rapp, who's already agreed to be a part of it, would look over all the applications and would pick 3 to 5 students. I know what all of you are thinking. Don't worry, if you partake in the council, it can go on your resume. I plan to create a system where lunches can be more affordable, and we will gain more profit. You might wonder how I could do that. Let me give you an example. Let's say the average kid in the school gets 2 lunches per week. I want to change it so each student should get 3 to 4 lunches per week. We could offer 5% off your order of the last food when you pick a third lunch. Some kind of incentive to encourage the parents to pay for that third lunch. Let's say the kid orders 2 lunches, $125 each. Combined, that's $250. Let's add that third lunch, one that's a little bit less expensive. It costs $75. We now have $325 in revenue. Let's take 5% of that. Whole cost is just $16. Because of that incentive and 5% off, we have $59 more in revenue. Instead of $250, we're at $309. I believe this concept will change the food programming game forever. As well, I would like to implement breakfast as a 5-day-a-week plan instead of 3 days. Would you believe me if I told you that I can make the great profit by writing a student's name down and putting it in a hat? Well, you should. I'm in the process of creating a school-wide 50-50 raffle. Each student would buy a ticket for $2. Let's say roughly 120 tickets are sold. That's a pot of $240. The winner of the raffle will take $120, and the student council will take $120. With this idea, we just made $120 by writing names down and putting it in a hat. That's just pure profit, and we can do it more than once. Lastly, I want to maximize every Jewish holiday or event possible. We should be offering a service every Yom Tov or some kind of product. I'll give a few examples. We should make a Haggadah and sell it. We can get a sponsor or sell ads to pay for the cost. We should heavily advertise our sukkah building and make or sell mishpach munah. There are so many possibilities that can happen. With your help, by checking the box with my name in it, will give me the ability to make these a reality. Let's have the most successful year the school has ever seen, and the best grad trip in the history of our time. Remember, the thing that differentiates me from everyone else is that I know when it's time to use a pencil.